Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our readings for our yearly Virgo horoscope reading for the year. So the Zodiacal year is what we're following. So August 23rd through September 22nd. I'm late putting this out. Sorry about that. My Virgo loves here. Virgo is the Virgin in the zodiac, and colors are green and brown. Element is earth. Ruler is Mercury and Chiron. Strengths are careful, industrious, meticulous, modest. Weaknesses are fussy, overcritical, perfectionist, and harsh. And elemental traits are dependable, reliable, grounded, materialistic, loyal, and practical. So these are some of the traits that are associated with Libra. And not Libra, Virgo, excuse me, Virgo. And Virgo is the house of work and health, and its opposite is Pisces, the house of the subconscious. So this year, work and health, well, the house of Virgo is work and health. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that as well. And I'm actually going to give me one moment here. Pulling out my card decks that I want to use here. Last minute, of course. Okay, so Virgo is the sixth house. As I said, that is the house of health and work. So work and health, they can go together quite well. So also establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. The sixth house is also ruled by Mercury. And so as I said, the sixth house is about health and illness, mind-body connection. So you want to take that into note as well. I wanted to add that. And then Virgo is, I gave you some key strengths, elemental traits, and weaknesses. And this is, Virgos have integrity, reverence, and service. They want to help others as well. And the key phrase for Virgo is, I analyze. It is associated with abdomen, spleen, intestines, and digestive system, which makes sense if your work environment is a little bit stressful. It can affect that as well. And as I said, it is ruled by Mercury is one of the rulers of Virgo. Mercury is think, learn, network, and communicate. So Mercury is the planet of communication, the messenger planet, it's known as. It gathers and analyzes information, and that's where we also get that analyzing characteristic of the Virgo, is from Mercury. And it is ruled by the earth element, which is makes you dependable and determined, and also adds to that need for feeling safe and secure. So that is that earth element adds that to you. So if you're a Virgo, so it's opposition, which means it's imbalance, points of tension possibly, is the 12th house. And as I said, the 12th house is the house of the subconscious. Pisces, watery element. So spirituality, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So actually, I could see how these two could actually work quite well together in this year. And the 12th house is also ruled by Neptune. This house is also the house of compassion and love to all. Intimacy. Pisces is intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And the key word for Pisces is I believe. As I said, water sign. Very adaptable. As I said, can be gullible. Body parts associated with Pisces are feet, toes, and lymphatic system. And as I said earlier, this house is ruled by Neptune, which is a watery sign as well. And Neptune is the planet of illusion. So it's the magician planet. It's for dreamers. And Pisces are big dreamers. Sometimes they can live in a fairy tale world and can actually make their own environment quite lovely with their imagination and dreaminess. And they also have no boundaries. And as I said, they are a water sign, which holds that compassion, and they are very spiritual and sensitive as well. Sometimes because of that, they need to retreat and recharge, like the hermit type card in the tarot card. They kind of need to back off and get through. Because they're so sensitive, it can cause them to retreat sometimes and be quiet. So both Virgo and Pisces are mutable signs, which means they go with the flow. They're both adaptable, and they are good communicators. So actually, this being an opposition, I actually think it can work out kind of in your favor, actually. They're mutable signs. They surrender. They're fluid, and they welcome change. But with the dreaminess of Pisces, I suppose that's where you could get your opposition with Virgo, because Virgo's very analytical, whereas Pisces is not so much. So I guess that the analyzing of Virgo could just be really annoying to a Pisces, and vice versa. So that's where you're getting your opposition, kind of pulled in two different directions, basically. So I did pull a goddess card for you guys, and it was out of the Moon Oracle deck, Hecate. Hecate is known as the Black Goddess. She's ruled by Capricorn, and she is an earth sign as well. So Virgo's an earth sign. Pisces is water. So that could be a strength for my Virgos. She stands here with her arms raised. She has three faces: maiden, mother, crone, birth, life, death, heaven, earth, underworld. She can past, present, future. You can think of it as many different faces. And Hecate is the goddess to bring to your attention when something from the past, when you cannot let go of something from the past. And I think that's what she is here for, because of your analytical nature of Virgo. She's kind of here to bring that to your attention and highlight it and let you know that it's something that you can't change the past. You can always analyze the present, but you can't, you can change the future. You can change the present and you can change the future, but you can't change the past. And maybe that is something that you need to work with this year. Not letting go of something from your past. Yeah, she's the goddess of the crossroads, and also known as the goddess of the underworld. January might be a time that you need to take a look at, or she might come into full force for you. She is also known as the goddess of the black goddess for the dark moon, for the black moon, when there is one. And we already had one this year, so there's not one happening until next year. Yeah, so you cannot, she just wants to let you know that you cannot change the past. And you must start to establish order to get through what has possibly been dragging you down. So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards up here. Well, I do want you to see them though, so I better make sure I can have you see them. And then I will go ahead and pull your tarot cards. So I did pull a couple cards already, but let's do the tarot, which I have not. I am using the Heavenly Blooms tarot right here for your reading. So let's pull some cards and see what the main focus of the year is. Let's see if I can. Yeah, move this up a little bit. Sorry for my hand in your way. I do want to keep that there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the Queen of Swords here. This is not actually quite high enough. Sorry for my adjusting here. I should have, I wanted to get a focused, better look at these cards when I started this, but I see that. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords. And that's going to be your main highlighting focus. I am actually going to move these out of the way a little bit. Sorry. I'm taking up time here, I know. Okay. So we have Queen of Swords is your main card for the year, which is the suit of reason. And the Queen is logical and truth-telling. So we have also Judgment and Seven of Cups for energy for you this year as well. So my Virgo, I'm going to actually pull the Pisces out of here. There we go. So for my Virgo, the Queen of Swords, as I said, is Queen of Air, Queen of Reason. We are in the element of Earth, so you have the Queen of Swords as the air, and that is a logical, truth-telling, self-sufficient energy that you're carrying with you this year. So with that, analyzing characteristic that you carry, your focus is going to be on being a little more logical in your reasoning. That's what I'm thinking. And Hecate is your goddess to let you know that you can't change the past. And the Judgment card is also there to show you, to make this year a year of clarity, seeing the truth, seeing the clarity of the situation that you're dealing with. And the Seven of Cups is an emotional energy. Look how beautiful that card is. Seven of Cups, being emotional, you may feel like you have too many choices to make things move forward in your direction that you want it to be in. Let's see if we can get a qualifier here. Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is the card of innocence and friendship. So maybe you are trying to get past a friendship that has gone through some turmoil, arguments, maybe things that maybe you're it has to be a close friend, I'm sure. There might be some kind of misconnect between you and a friendship that you've been having. Yeah, I really feel like that Queen of Swords energy is saying that you need to be logical about this situation, and since you are a truth teller, maybe you said something that caused this person pain, or they didn't like what you said. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. And the Judgment card is maybe there to point out that you need to maybe, I mean, even though it might be past, you can't change the past. That's what Hecate is saying. You can't change the past, but you can explain yourself, and you can even apologize if you said something that you felt like you jumped the gun on, even though you're not really that kind of characteristic. Your weaknesses can be that you are an overthinker, and you can be harsh. So as a Virgo, you can be kind of a harsh personality in a negative shadow aspect. So maybe that's it does look like it has to do with somebody really close to you, that something might have been said. And Yeah, because there is a lot of emotional energy here. We have the cups, the swords, air, water, and earth. And your Virgo negativeness would be kind of the fire aspect that I would consider to be. I mean, you have it all there. I did pull some cards here. I did pull a card from this deck, Wild Moon, Lunar Phases, and I pulled Waxing Quarter. So growth, execution, phase influence, growth, execution, you've carefully mapped the blueprints. Now select the right materials. You've got a pool of manifested and non-manifested tools to choose from. Start with one, release surplus, and begin building. Mantra is, I create my own security. I am secure. I am secure. I am secure. And that might be why you've also maybe analyzed something to death to the point where you accidentally said or did something to hurt somebody close to you. And I'm sure it wasn't purposeful, because you are kind of a careful, Virgos are careful as well, but their shadow, as I said, can be overcritical and harsh. So it just might have been a bad day, but it affected you. So let's go ahead. I did pick another card here out of the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and I am going to read out of this, and I got Palo Santo, which is like the wood that you can burn to clear the energy, which it might be asking you to use that as well. It might be asking you to maybe buy some Palo Santo and sage your home or sage your environment, so that you're, to help you in your thinking clearly. It's a guardian. And actually, the Hecate is kind of your guardian for the year as well. As I said, January might be a turning point for you, just so you can keep track of that. Palo Santo, it says, upright gifts from past lives, activating dormant gifts, connecting to ancestors, guardians of the sacred, and sacred tricksters. So it might have been something even that, now that I'm reading this, of somebody that is not in this earthly realm right now that you hurt. And maybe you need to take some time to work through that. That might be what it is this year. It might even be somebody who's not even physically here. But it says the ritualistic burning of Palo Santo, which translates to sacred / holy wood, can be traced back to the Incan Empire, where it was used in spiritual ceremonies to cleanse the body and space of malignant darkness. So that might be why you need it, because you have that overcritical thinking aspect of your Virgo sign, that it might be needed when your shadow rears its ugly head, per se. To this day, it is used ritualistically among many indigenous communities throughout Central and South America, particularly to cleanse bad energy, bad air, and the evil eye. Yet it is a spiritual illness believed to be a kind of cold nighttime air created by malignant spirits that enters the body, causing pain, discomfort, sickness, and many other kinds of imbalances. So I kind of think it's more like your shadow side that, like I said, rears its ugly head. Like, we all have a shadow, and that it might just be needed to be used during that time, you know, when you feel that, or just occasionally, you know, taking note of that. But yeah, I'm trying to get these in here so you can see them. And where's my conjunct card? I want to put that up too if I can. Where did I hide that thing? Well, okay. So Virgo conjuncts Pisces. There's me saying it to you. Virgo conjuncts Pisces. But yeah, so I don't know if you want to take a picture of this, but I really think that the Queen of Swords is the main character of your year, along with your goddess Hecate. And so the Queen of Swords is about reason. So make sure, I know you are already logical and analytical, but sometimes that truth needs to be said to yourself as well. You're a truth teller, but maybe you need to open your eyes to the truth of how you are acting as well. So, my dear Virgos, I'm sorry this is late, but I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again here at Vagabond Gypsy. And don't forget to join me during the week. What you need to do is go online, calculate. I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. I got a message. Go online, calculate your day that you were born of the week by your date, month, and year of your birth date in your browser, your web browser, and join me here every week. I do a weekly energy reading consisting of the energy that will be with you for the week based on the day of the week that you were born. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will catch you again here at Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle Readings. Have a blessed year with this reading here.